Hey y'all, you are live with Les. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel. I am Les. So, in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about these distressed locks. I am going to give you a distressed lock tutorial followed by a 2-week update. Not to mention it's 2 weeks on these, and they still look good. Anyway, so my 2-week update will include my likes, my dislikes, how to maintain my hair, and how my hair has just held up overall. So let's hop into this video. Right now I got some twaids up here. Shout out Kimberly Shore Burrell for putting me on. But I got some twaids out here, braided at the roots, twisted at once it gets down the shaft of the hair. But yeah, so that's what we're starting with. Okay, so this style requires very little materials. I just use this jam, less jam, extra hold for my edges to, you know, braid my hair up. And then I'm using a crochet hook, and I'm also going to use this water wave hair. Water wave hair by Afri-Naptural. It's my first time trying it. My beauty supply store didn't have the Lula hair or the Lola. So I decided to try this because I heard so many complaints about people not liking the free tress hair. So yep, I rolled this wave. And this pack came with three bundles, I guess you would call it. This is the first one, and 3 more like this. I bought 2 packs of that hair and an extra like 1 bundle just in case. So yeah. Okay, so we are down to the last braid. As y'all can see, my little setup that I had going on with the mirror in 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 the mirror. Anyway, moving forward. So yeah. Let's pop it off. And I hope I showed y'all in the beginning the packs of hair that I got by Africana, the 3-pack thing. Cause I only used 1 pack and 1 of the bundles from that. And I used a little bit of this brown pack, but I basically got still the brown pack left. I did a few of them with brown and black, so that's kind of why the brown pack is gone. The brown pack's hair is a little more fluffy, like, I don't know if you can tell the difference, but yeah, that's a lot more fluff. This gives me a lot more vibes. And like I was telling y'all, I wrapped it tight right here, but you see how it came out? Like, y'all see that? Y'all see how it's still giving you vibes? So yeah, take the 2 pieces of hair. Gonna run your hands through the hair a little bit. Try to loosen it up. Get the curls to be a little more rough and tough. Okay, so yeah. So I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna cut it right here. And then just fold it in half. Just fold it in half. And I'm continuing to like fluff in a little bit because I want it to be very fluffy. The more fluffy it is, the easier it is to do the butterfly lock. When it's so like, you know, all together, like when it's all like uniform, it's hard to get the hair to start separate. It's hard to get the hair to start doing the whole little butterfly look thing. But yeah, so you're gonna take your crochet needle. Oh man, it's picking up everything. And slide it through the hair at the root. Take your hair, kind of like roll it up a little bit so you can get it on this hook. Hook that hair to the crochet needle. You can close it down if you want, but it's gonna close regardless. Slide it through. Hold on to one end and pull it through. Try to figure out where the hole is. Pull it through like that. And I just slide it until I get it to my comfortable length. And I want them to all kind of measure up to be the same. So I pull this one a little bit. Let's see where this one at. It's about right here, my chin. So then I start wrapping. At the beginning, I'm gonna wrap like a regular faux lock. 2-3 times. Wrap it around flat like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so then you start wrapping with your thumb in the way. Just put your thumb in there. Any kind of way you can. Pull it a little bit. Wrap that hair on around. Make sure you keep that thumb out. Pull on that a little bit. Then there you go. Wrap it around. Now I don't do mine every time I wrap, it's my thumb out of the way. So I don't like mine too fluffy. After that, it's just simple. Just keep putting your thumb in the way. Pulling on a little bit. And wrap. Push your thumb in the way. Pull on a little bit and wrap. And wrap. And wrap. Like I said before, it is gonna be tedious on like trying to figure out how much pressure you want to apply. For me, I like mine a little tighter. So if you like yours tight, you wanna roll it, not roll it. You wanna wrap it like you're doing regular dreads, honestly. But if you want yours fluffier, of course, let you like loosen up on your grip a little bit. Alright, so when you get done, you're gonna wrap it right back up the top like I showed you before. And you just wrap it until the hair that you're holding on to, y'all see that? The hair is no more. So that's how I wrapped. Now I take my scissors and I look and see, like, you know, where to cut it. And I cut it like right above the end. Cause I want like a little curl back. I want a little curl down there. I don't want it to be regular. So yeah, that's done. This it, baby. This it. Just look. This look. This is so cute. This is a look. Purr it, poo. Purr it. So let's get into it. These dresses, I've had these dresses for 2 weeks now. And honestly, they're still cute. They're still really cute to me. Now, the only problem that I do have with these dresses is they can like, okay. I'm not sure if you guys can really see this, but this is like basically unraveled. That's my braid, that's the thing. And it's like, yeah, it's wrapped at the top, but not really. It's kind of unraveling. And I thought that I did a very good job of securing it at the root when I was doing the tutorial. But obviously, either I did something wrong or I just didn't secure it enough at the top. So that's one thing that I disliked about the dreads. The other thing is, I'm not sure, once again, this could be a user error. I'm not sure if how I wrapped it, like, wrong or whatever, because it's like twirly. And I saw everybody's goddess locks, not goddess locks, distress locks have been like, you know, straight up and down. They're a little fluffy. They're fluffy like this one right here, but it's still a straight up and down dread, if that makes sense. So I have some that are like a little curly or a little like spirally, and I wasn't really too into that. But like I said, I think that it's a user error. I think that I may have installed it incorrect or something of that nature. The next thing that I didn't really like about my dreads, I would say, is the durability of them. So I think that this happened with me pulling my hair into a ponytail and things like that, because I did like a half up, half down style. I did a few different styles with my dreads. And although those styles were very cute, it did not allow the dreads to maintain their, it did not allow the dreads to maintain their design. So those are my three main issues. And then I would say that I kind of have an issue with keeping the dread a dreadlock at the end. Like, I had some that came loose and that look kind of crazy at the end. I've had to redo them. I actually like this one right here. So it's like the whole thing has unraveled itself. Now you probably couldn't notice that unless it's pulled out and shown to you, but I like for my hair to look not uniform, but in a sense uniform. Like, you know, if it's all wrapped around and looks supposed to be dreaded up, then why is it coming out and doing that? No. So that's one of my main issues with it, like it doing that. But other than those issues, like I said, I love these dreads. The pros with these dreads are, one, they're cute. They're so cute. Like, they're so cute. So they're so cute. Two, I feel like they just give you, like, they're easily stylable, and they give you like a chic, like, bada bing, bada boom. They're number three. They are a protective hairstyle. I haven't touched my hair in days. I don't even know. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I think that all of my cons are user errors. I think that is something that I could have been doing when I was doing my hair. And yeah, so you'll see what I did in the tutorial. And yeah, y'all comment down below. Let me know what I could have done better. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know all of those things down below in the comment section. And yeah, make sure, thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and comment down below. Make sure you follow me on my social medias at Live with Les on Instagram 2 underscores and at Live with Les on Twitter, just no underscore, just Live with Les. Because every time we link up, every time I talk to y'all, I am going to be live. Make sure you guys tune in to next week's video. And if you'd like to see how I got these lashes, go watch my lash tutorial where I showed you how I applied these lashes. Alright, thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!